Hi, this is Marty. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can follow me at Stampin' Ink with Marty. And I'm here to show you how to make a cute, fun, and really simple shaker card. And I think these are pretty popular right now. A great way to use your sequins, which I think maybe all of us are a little bit guilty of hoarding. I'm going to be using these, which are called the snowflake sequins, and they'll be retiring, so be sure to check these out before they're gone. I'm also going to be using the Feels Like Frost specialty 6x6 paper. I love this. Two-sided. One side is silver and white, and the other side is the photo of winter scenes, winter trees and bushes, and it's a beautiful set of paper. It's also retiring, so be sure and check that out. The other things you're going to need are clear envelopes, and these are in the annual catalog, a stamp pad for stamping, I'm using tear and tape. I think this is the best option for sticking your shaker to the card base. And then I'm going to be using Itty Bitty Christmas stamp set, which I think I just love, and it's in the annual catalog, and I think maybe many of us have forgotten about it. It has some great sentiments. It has two from stamp set, which is sometimes hard to find, and it has whimsical as well as serious greetings, so I think you'd really like it. So let's get started. I'm going to pull my Stampin' Trimmer in to the picture here, and I want to first of all score my Misty Moonlight cardstock. I want to score it in half. It's a half of a full sheet, so it's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. And I love this Stampin' Trimmer because it has the scoring tool as well as the cutting tool. So now we've scored the sheet in half. We've got our card ready to go. Use a bone folder. I always recommend using bone folder to reinforce that crease. And then the only hard part about this paper is figuring out how you want your paper to be. And I think I really want to go with this this part. So I need to trim off here. I'm going to trim at 4. And then I want to trim this side off because I want to be able to stamp here. So I'm going to go at 5.25 and trim that off. And then I'm going to slip my card, or my cardstock, in. Whoops, I better stamp first. So let me get the trimmer out of the way. I'm going to stamp. The greeting I chose is Thinking of You at Christmas. And I want to stamp it in Night of Navy ink. And I want to stamp right up in here. And as you'll see, this is a fairly simple card. Look at that beautiful script. I love this stamp set. Okay, we're going to slip this in here. And you notice I want the flap to be able to fold back because that's going to be part of how I secure the sequins in the inside. So just make sure that you put your paper in with the flap side up. And then we're just going to fill it with some sequins. These are fun snowflakes and white snowflakes, little pink in there, and some silver and clear sequins. So here we go. And you can put as much as you want, but if you're like me, you've been hoarding these things, so you might want to be just a little more generous. I have enough sequins to make quite a few of these cards, I will say. Okay, so this is my shaker. Now, to secure this, I simply fold. Make sure this is down here at the bottom. I'm just going to fold this over. I'm going to get my bone folder here and give this a little crease. And you can just peel the adhesive or the protective strip on the adhesive here and just peel it off and stick it down so you have a nice straight edge there. And again, I'm going to just use the bone folder to get a nice crease here. And this is really pretty simple. I'm going to secure this with Scotch tape. Then, as you can see already, this is going to be a very fun card to send to anyone. But I'm going to add some tear and tape to the back of my shaker, right up close to the edge, so I get it secured in there nicely. And this is probably the most time-consuming part of this card. And I hope everybody will get busy and go out and make some shaker cards for all their friends, because I think I would love to get one of these for Christmas from anyone. Now, on my blog, I'm posting a picture of a birthday card that I made with a shaker birthday card, but as you can see, you can do Christmas. You can do just about anything with this. I like to use the take your pick tool to pull up the edges of the protective covering on the adhesive here. And if I run my fingernail along these so that it's stuck down really good, then I can usually just pry up the edge and peel that off. One trick is to not to lay any of the tear and tape over the top of another piece, because then you have a real challenge getting the protective covering off. All right. One more side. There we go. I am good to go. And so now for the second hardest part really is lining up. What I have found is with Stampin' Up! Stamps, if you have lovely script, such as this, in a stamp, and you don't stamp it straight, if you don't stamp the words exactly straight, it is not nearly as obvious as if you have a block stamp, such as this one, with no peeking till Christmas. So if you're doing this kind, you want to probably put it on a tag. That way you can get it lined up beautifully, and if not, you can stamp a second one. But with this one, it's pretty forgiving. This is all there is to my Christmas card. But the fun thing is you could turn this into a great gift card holder simply by putting a little pocket on the inside with this extra piece of cardstock. And you might turn it this way. and do just a strip of glue right around the edge, and then you'll have a pocket. So let me show you how that would work. I'm using a multi-purpose glue, which is my favorite. There's also the fine tip glue pen, which some of you like. And I should have trimmed this off before I went to gluing. So get a little ahead of myself. Yeah, now I need to find some scissors. You will notice my card front did not even require scissors. Hope I am somewhat straight. You get the idea, and you would probably do a much neater job if you keep your glue right close to the edge. Then you'll have plenty of room to slip something inside the pocket, like a gift card. And that's really all there is to it. How about a little Amazon treat for somebody? That's really all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my blog, and follow me on Facebook. Thank you very much. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas.